On a sleepy Sunday morning, the little town street felt like time had paused, but no one knew that today would be different. I opened my little bookstore, like I did every morning. The silence hugged me, and the shelves stood tall, waiting for another quiet day. Sunlight slipped through the window, and the dust in the air looked like tiny stars, floating around me as I gently fixed the books. I expected a slow day, with only the sound of turning pages around me. I stood behind the counter, gently cleaning a few books while waiting for the first customer. The doorbell rang, and in walked Mr. Alden, wearing his usual brown coat and a kind smile. He always looked warm and friendly, like someone you'd known for years. He asked, "Good morning. Do you have any new books about war heroes or soldiers?" Mr. Alden slowly walked through the shelves as if he was searching for something special. From the counter, I watched him. The light made the room feel even more quiet and calm. He looked at me and asked, "Read anything good lately?" I smiled. "Yes, just finished a book about Babe Ruth. Really enjoyed it." "Ah, a real legend," he said, his eyes lighting up like he remembered the old days. Time passed slowly. Everything felt still. Next Sunday came. 10 o'clock passed. Mr. Alden didn't show up. The bookstore felt strangely quiet without him. I kept looking at the door, hoping he'd walk in like always. Days later, I visited the nearby coffee shop, trying to ask if anyone had seen him. The barista just shook his head sadly. I asked the barber across the street, too. He didn't know either. No one had any answers. My heart felt heavy. It was like something important had gone missing from my world. Weeks passed. Then one day, a young woman walked into the store. She looked around slowly as if the place held memories. In a quiet voice, she said, "Hi, I'm Ellie. My grandpa used to come here." "Mr. Alden?" I nodded slowly. Her words brought back a wave of memories. I felt a deep sadness. Time had moved on without him. Ellie softly said, "He passed away peacefully." She handed me a small box. Her eyes said more than words ever could. I took it gently. It felt heavy, full of meaning. Inside was an old photo of Mr. Alden as a young soldier, brave and proud. There was also a note. I opened it slowly. The paper felt fragile, like his memory. That quiet Sunday, the bookstore became more than a shop. It became a place of remembrance. I placed his photo on the shelf, right where he used to stand. It was a small way to honor someone who had quietly made a big difference in my life. The photo sat there, telling silent stories. And in that stillness, I knew, sometimes, the people we see the most quietly leave the deepest marks on our hearts.